Exclusive. Police demand 60,000 naira to track phone numbers of bandits threatening to attack ADAMAWA community if 30 million naira is not paid. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning to listen. According to a source after a story done by Sahara reporters revealing the threats made by bandits against the community, the elders of the community were invited to the police headquarters and queried. Now the news in detail. Operatives of the ADAMAWA State Police Command have requested payment of 60,000 naira from leaders of the Fagaya community in the Hong local government area of the state to track the mobile phone numbers of bandits threatening the community. According to a source after a story done by Sahara reporters revealing the threats made by bandits against the community, the elders of the community were invited to the police headquarters and queried. Afterwards, he said the police asked that the community elders pay the sum of 60,000 naira to enable them to track the phone numbers used by the bandits to threaten the community to apprehend them. He ordered that the police had also threatened the leaders and warned them against talking to journalists. The source said, the elders have been invited to the police headquarters at Yola, and the officers are asking them to pay 60,000 naira to track the bandits' phones lines. Is this proper? The bandits have threats to the community, yet the police could not track them. Instead, they are harassing community leaders over nothing. A young man was arrested by the police. This was because he was the one who the bandits caught when they issued threats that they were coming to attack. The young man sells cows. So the bandits got his number and asked him to give their number to an elder in the community, which he did. Now they have arrested this young man, but what efforts are they making to ensure the track and punish the bandits? The community cannot take such threats lightly because bandits are very deadly. They say and do what they promise. It is not just fair that the police treat citizens this way. The bandits from their hideouts had issued threats to the Fagaya community, demanding 30 million naira to keep them from invading and launching terror on the community. So horror reporters learned from a Save Us So call made to the government and civil society organizations that the bandits were on the verge of attacking the community. An authoritative source noted that the villagers living in fear and trepidation of the terror of bandits had gradually started to desert the community as efforts to get security agencies to intervene have proved abortive. According to the source, the bandits called initially with a phone number that was not registered and later called with another, traced to a name and location which the leaders provided the police, but the police refused to launch an investigation into the matter. He said that the community is not far from Garaya, the village where the secretary to the government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, hails from. The number of soldiers stationed at the SGF home can provide adequate security for the whole of Fagaya if the military is really interested in protecting people. Kidnappers have threatened to wipe out one village called Fagaya in Hong local government area of ADAMAWA State. The kidnappers called the villagers with this mobile phone number 090-4682-4117 and asked them to pay 30 million naira within 3 days, or they will come to the village, kill all of them, and burn down the whole village. When we checked the mobile phone number, the one that was used to call the elders of Fagaya, the above mobile number is not registered. Another number called them this evening. It is registered with the name Kalutelo at Wuse. This is the phone number 090-2178-0601. And negotiating with the elders of Fagaya in Kilba community in Hong local government area of ADAMAWA State, and the elders even offered the kidnappers 1 million naira, but the kidnappers came down from 30 million naira to 5 million naira and said they will still continue with the negotiation tomorrow. The community reported to Nigerian police but no action has been taken yet. Therefore, we are calling for Cuba prominent political leaders to take action before it will be too late and innocent lives lost in that community. Now, this is rather saddening. These people will always come out, when something like this happened, and it is not coming out like this. It is not coming out in the form of the bandits reaching out to people. The military security operatives will always come and say that it is a collective effort of both civilians now, both residents and, the armed forces. Now, I keep asking myself, these people have done their part by reaching out to police. What has been done? Nothing has been done. If you have listened to this particular news where this particular man was killed, the general was killed, ISWAP attacked a particular army base and a general was killed, other 16 others were killed. That is the same way community reached out to the military operatives, to security operatives, and told them about the incident. That is, saw people, this is reported to these people, but nothing was done. Then hours later, it happened. Now I'm asking, if the military, if the security operatives will come out and say, this thing is a collective effort, why then, after giving them information, they are not going to make use of it? Is it that they derive so much joy in sending condolences than taking preventive measures? I keep asking myself. Imagine it has gotten to a point where they will demand 30 million in 3 days. 3 days. 3 days. I do not even want to even think about the trauma. Yes, will you blame those that are deserting the community? If you have any other place to go to, you're going to go to there. Go to that place, at least for the meantime. It is totally wrong. And for the police who people came to you to cry to you, I don't know if on issues like this now, I keep asking myself if the Nigerian police force, they are actually giving orientation. When it comes to issues like this, who pays? Doesn't the government pay and backs all those things up? Sincerely, why is it that preventive measures are not always done until when it happens, people will now come up with condolences, messages and all that. It is not fair. At least if something is done now, it will be able to salvage the situation. And at the end of the day, people, lives and property will not be lost. This is rather a wake-up call to the police to make sure they orientate their people, and maybe they are going to start teaching them from the beginning how important human life is and how important it is to be proactive as well. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.